Wonder, 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 wonder.
Hey, welcome back. I am so excited that you're here. We are ready to get going. I am Alicia, the host of the Señora Vibes podcast. And for season 14, which is the new season, I'm going to be giving you guys a different format. I'm creating the Señora CEO Sessions. It's going to be a new podcast series where I'm going to visit small businesses to help them grow, to attract more customers, and to level up their brand. If there's something I know, it is business, it is customer service. I've been doing it for 20 years, and I'm also a teacher, so I've been teaching for a very long time. I'm going to take you inside for a fun dive into their CEO's biggest challenges. I'm going to help you, I'm going to take you, and we will explore together growth strategies. We will give each other some actionable advice, and we will boost your business, all while showcasing the challenges and the successes along the way. What you're going to hear in this new series is mini business audits. You're going to hear personalized growth plans. You're going to get a chance to also hear how our CEOs are sharing their stories and how they're attracting new customers and new clients for themselves. It is a new and improved season 14, so welcome to the Señora CEO Sessions. I am so grateful that you're here, and let's get started. So for the new season, I am starting with a whole new amazing format. I have been recording recently for my clothing swap party, which it's a beautiful brunch that I co-host with 4 other friends, my friend Gio, my friend Yanath, and Katya. And so when we do that, we have been doing live events. So you've heard those live events before. So we're doing a little bit more of that because I think it just brings a little more excitement into everything that we're doing. So for me right now, it really is about just giving you guys something different, something that I haven't done before. So we talk at the Clothing Swaps about our inspiration in creating a community for resale, how we are conducting ourselves in terms of supporting businesses, sustainability, which businesses are taking initiatives and are aligning with our values. So we're talking a little bit of thrifting. We're talking about our more prized possessions, our fashion aesthetic, our favorite colors. So check out those. Those are coming for the next two episodes. So this is episode 1. So I'm giving you guys a little bit of what that's going to be. And coming up, I'm also introducing you to more CEOs. I am looking for CEOs. So if you know somebody or you are someone, I'm going to be linking in the description a form that I would love for you to fill out and then let me know what is your business, what you do, your challenges. What sorts of things you need help with? Is it your branding? Is it your marketing? Are you wanting to do more live events? That's something that I love to do, and I've done that for a while. So I want to know a little bit more about what it is that you're needing to do, and then you're going to get exposed. You're going to be getting exposure to people on the podcast, to social media, to YouTube. There's going to be multiple ways for you to be a part of my platform and for us to collaborate and to be something of a synergistic business arrangement, I think, is what we're trying to do. It's just what I want to bring in is liveliness. I want to bring joy. I want to bring hope. I know that the country right now is going through chaos. It's going through an upheaval. I'm not happy about where the country is going. I'm not thrilled by that. But then I also don't want to live in that despair. I don't want my days to be surrounded by a negative cloud. I don't like what's happening. I think it's really disgusting and really terrible for our country. But I find that if I dwell on the negativity and I find myself feeling down about what's happening, I don't get to share in the hope and share in the positivity and the optimism that I feel like I still need to keep for myself and for the people around me and for my community. So that's why I'm doing something where I'm going to be uplifting. I'm hopefully empowering. I'm hoping to bring in business money. The only way that we can succeed and to be a part of what this country can do and the best of what this country can be is creating our own destinies and creating our own business visions. So that's where I'm heading. That's where I'm taking you all this time. I also want to encourage you to join my personal newsletter where I share all of my favorite obsessions and all the things that I care about and the things that I find are important, and that I want you to also, see who I'm supporting, what I'm doing. I'm talking a little bit about the podcast. I'm sharing some good stuff about that. I'm also giving you ideas on things you should try, maybe things you should be watching. I just shared a really great YouTube video with Gary V and Vivian too. The video is really good about, sharing just some strategies on how we can continue to improve our businesses, our wealth outlook, and just not being torn down, but mostly really being lifted. I also share what I'm listening to. I'm a huge audio person. I love listening to podcasts. I love listening to audiobooks, and so I share a few of those things. And so this last newsletter, I'm sharing about the Mel Robbins, the latest podcast that she has, where she talks about letting go. And I think that's been really good for me, because I've been learning to let go and let it be, and let them, right? That's the key, is just let them. But at the same time, let me. So what can I do to kind of counteract what's going on, and just to bring, little levity to our world? Despite everything that's going on, there's still hope, there's still optimism. We're still working, we're still doing our thing. Rusk and I are still in real estate development. We've been, in the construction business for 5 years now. And so we're building houses. We have 2 going up right now. One that's just being finished actually in downtown area, right in the 5th Ward. We have 2 that are coming up in East River 9, which is right in Edo area, very close to Navigation Street. So we're going to actually be converting that one of those houses into an Airbnb, which is super exciting, because I think it's a great spot for Airbnb, just because it's so close to restaurants and bars and just fun nightlife, and literally central. So you can hop on a freeway and just get anywhere you want to go. And so that's kind of what I talk a little bit about in the podcast as well, a little bit of real estate talks. I'll be bringing some people on for that. Is it a good time for you to buy? Is it a good time for you to sell? How do you invest in real estate? I'll be doing more of that. And so live events are also something that I'm working on with my community that I'm also creating. So if you haven't seen that, please, I would love for you to join my newsletter. I'll have a link for that as well on the descriptor. And I just think it's just such a great way for us to just to maintain some sort of sanity in the world around us. There's just so much that's going on, but I don't want to lose the hope and the optimism. And I'm hopeful that I can bring that to you, and I can give you a little bit of that, because, we could spend all day, doom scrolling through Twitter or through Instagram or through wherever, because I follow all of those things as well. But I've just decided that I don't want to be in that space all day long. I want to be able to create and to do. I'm a doer. I'm a very proactive person. I'm not a reactive person, because I always plan ahead. I always do things ahead of time so that I don't react, so that I don't feel unprepared. So I'm, going to give you guys things that you can start setting into motion now, and things that you can be putting into place, so that your livelihood and the work that you've put in, that, you can continue to do that for yourself as well. It's a rough time. It is not going to be fun for the next 4 years. It really isn't, but we can make it fun, and we can make it so that we maintain our own sanity. The only way that the darkness wins is if the light is diminished. So that's what we're going to be doing here. We're not going to let the light be diminished. I don't care what people say about, more money, better money, more money, more money. That's not what, at the end of the day, when you're dying in your bed, what did you do? It's not like how much money you had. Like, that doesn't even matter. Most people are like, are dying at their deathbed, and they're not even thinking about how much money they're leaving behind, because they're thinking, what did I do? Did I do everything I wanted to do? You don't want to leave with regrets. You want to leave feeling fulfilled. And so that's where I am right now in season 14. It is about optimism. It's about hope. It's about creating what we want to create, and just to continue to create those things for each other. So if you're interested in that, join me. Tell your friends about the podcast. I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait for us to get going. And I'm going to be visiting CEOs at their space. We are going to be doing audits. We're going to be talking about, how to bring in more clients for them, how to deal with, a loss of employees, because we're going to be dealing with some of that. I'm already dealing with that in the construction business, even though we really strive, Rusk and I strive at making our environment as conducive to making it, all of us making it. It's a two-way street for us and the people that work for us and our crew. But the fear is there. They're fearful. They're feeling sad. They're feeling defeated. They've been growing, their own lives here, and so that's where I feel like we can, continue to focus on that and focus on the growth and what can we do to help them and help them in their families and all of that. So I'm in it with you all. Where I'm in it in the resistance. I'm in it in the fight. I'm in it with the community. I donate my money wherever I can. So I'm not, being ungrateful. I'm not unaware of everything. I am aware, but I think my approach is to be proactive and to find ways to maintain our sanity, to maintain hope, and to just keep moving forward and just, elevating each other as much as we can. At the end of the day, like, I want to go to sleep feeling like I did something that was community oriented and was helpful for everyone in our society. And, this individualistic oligarchy that's happening right now isn't for everyone. It's just for them. And so you'll notice and you'll see who's actually, thriving right now and who's actually making something out of this. And so let's make lemonade out of lemons, guys. And so join me, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for that. And let's keep it going, guys. This is going to be year 5 in March. It turns 5 years, and I'm really grateful and thankful. I've had my moments where I've wanted to quit. I've wanted to just let it all go because it is a lot of work, and sometimes I feel like I'm not getting heard. But that's not the point. The point is I'm bringing value, and I hear from so many of you that are getting that value, and that's what keeps me going, and that's what keeps me motivated and focused on this, focused on you, focused on the community of señoras, of women 40 plus that are thriving and feeling amazing. And I'm going to be 50, so watch out for a lot of, stuff that I'm going to be putting out as I'm 50 years old, and I'll be 50 in July, and just enjoying myself, enjoying my husband and my kids, and just feeling joy, 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 and spreading it everywhere, because this is when we need it the most. So thank you for that, and tell me what you want to hear and who you want me to go visit. If you know of a CEO that, needs to be heard and needs to be showcased and spotlighted, I'm here for that. I'm here for all of that. Thank you for that, and I appreciate you all so, so much. Love you.